The Roche Posay Anthelios Ultralight Invisible Fluid SPF 50 was an oily skin favorite for many years and convinced with a really high PPD rating of 46. As a quick recap, PPD or the PA rating tells you the amount of protection against UVA you will get, meaning how well you're protected against pigmentation amongst other things. You can imagine it caused quite a stir in the sunscreen community when it was announced it would get reformulated. Well, let's discuss the new Roche Posay Anthelios UVMune 400 Invisible Fluid, apparently with even better UVA protection. Is it still as comfortable to wear? Will it work for oily skin? And what do I think of the tinted version? If you're new here, welcome! I'm Dr. Anne, a physician passionate about skincare and well-aging. Our new improved version of Anthelios Ultralight Invisible Fluid SPF 50. Very high UVA, UVB facial sun protection. The ultra-long UVA protection they mention here is referring to the new filter Mexorule 400A, which offers protection in the up to 400 nanometer range, where apparently the older version had a weakness in protection that led to pigmentation darkening in some people. There's a fragrance and a fragrance-free version of the clear one, with the fragrance-free one smelling faintly of glue and the perfumed version smelling very floral. The tinted version is only available with fragrance, and I admit that while the scent isn't unpleasant, it is too strong for my liking. You get a very runny liquid with a slight yellow hue that spreads easily on the skin. My combination skin does not need a separate moisturizer with this. I apply it straight after serum, a generous amount, and let it sink in for a bit before I continue with makeup. The finish is neither matte nor glowy. Once it did sink in, my skin looks like it did before, and I didn't notice any white cast. Despite being so liquidy, I can feel it on my skin throughout the day more than the Beauty of Joseon one, but that is more reassuring than heavy and to be expected with water and sweat-resistant products. The fragrance-free version never did sting my eyes, and reapplication was possible without pilling, even though it is my favorite texture for that. The tinted version is, like many of them, too dark and orange for me. When I used it, it did make me look as if I wore foundation 2 shades too dark, which is a shame as I really like the finish. Let's focus on the filters here. You will find Octisalat 280 to 320 nanometers, Tinosorb S 280 to 345 nanometers, Uvinul T150 280 to 320 nanometers, Avobenzone 310 to 400 nanometers but not very stable, Uvinula Plus 320 to 400 nanometers, Mexorule XL, peak absorbance at 3 and 344 nanometers, Mexorule SX, peak absorbance at 345 nanometers, and then the new one, Mexorule 400A or Methoxypropylamino-cyclohexenylidene etoxyethylcyanoacetate, with a peak at 385 and protection especially in the range 360 to 400 nanometers, the long way UVA part. If you look at the range, these filters currently get protection from 280 to 400 nanometers, which is the full spectrum. You did get that with the previous one as well, but apparently it was weak in the long wave UVA part, ranging from 360 to 400 nanometers. And that is what they wanted to strengthen with the addition of Mexorule 400A. If that was really necessary or just a clever marketing move, I can't say. There is only so much you can read out of ingredient lists. Additional ingredients with potential skin benefits are glycerin and potentially vitamin E as antioxidant, although I think it is more used for preservation here. There is a fragrance and a fragrance-free version, so make sure to check the label which one you are buying if that is of concern to you, and the tinted version obviously has some added colorants. All versions do contain alcohol. Honestly, in terms of texture, feel, and how they wear, they are almost identical. I had a little bit of the old formula left and applied them split face just to see if I would notice anything. I didn't. You basically get the same product with improved filters, an absolute win if you ask me. Yes, I would and will repurchase. This version is, as much as the previous one, my go-to for outdoor days or days at the beach. It is suitable to most skin types, either on its own for combination oily skin or on top of a moisturizer for those that lean too dry. It does feel a little heavier than others, but that is the price you pay for it not disappearing at the first drop of a sweat. If there is anything you would like to add, please do so in the comments below. I will link to more videos you might find interesting on the screen, and add links to my Instagram blog and Patreon account in the description box. See you soon, bye!